Hey guys, it is Chantal Allen with Find Your Beautiful You. I am here on this wonderful Monday, and let's just say this video almost did not happen. Things have been a little bit challenging, and so I'm coming to you in a vulnerable state, and I just wanted to kind of share some thoughts that I had on my mind today. I don't know, just feel like I need to get these kind of things off my chest sometimes. I'm sure everybody can relate to that. These past couple weeks, I have been not struggling necessarily, but there's just been a lot of things going on in my life that has compounded and compounded and compounded to the point where this last weekend I just felt so overwhelmed. And it was just little things, but as we all know, little things can make a big thing, make a big problem sometimes. And that's kind of where I felt myself. And thankfully, I have a wonderful husband who kind of sat down and he coached me through a lot of my problems that I've been having, and I so appreciate that because it's what I needed in the moment. And so I just wanted to kind of touch on some of the different things that I had been thinking about when it comes to the situations that I have been in, and hopefully it can help somebody else. When I started this business just a couple of months ago, I had a very clear vision. I had a goal that I had in mind, and I knew what I was doing this for. And over the past couple of weeks, I don't know, just the dream or the vision that I had has gotten muddled. I have been letting other things get in my way, and I started questioning why I was doing different things, and life just became a little bit more difficult. And my reason for doing these videos and my blogs, I started trying to make excuses for myself to not do them. And I think it's because you start to compare and look at other people and see what they are doing, and you lose track of your vision as to why you even started doing something in the first place. I needed to re-find my vision, become clear about my vision, and stop comparing myself and focusing on other people. There's been a lot of things that have been going on that have made me have to look and help other people in these last couple of weeks. So I've had to kind of focus on their needs and what has been going on in their lives a little bit more. But I forgot about myself, and it depleted me. It was making me a not very nice mom, a not very fun person to be around, and I was just drained every single day because I had lost my vision. I had lost the reason why I was doing this. Despite my best efforts to say that I was still, doing things for the right reasons, because I was focusing on other people or on other ideas that were going on in my life, it was very challenging to have the passion and the drive that I needed to continue to do the things that I needed to do. And to be able to continue on, I needed to really get clear on what I wanted again. And I needed to stay in my own lane. Now, if you've ever been in any kind of sport like track or in swimming, if you don't stay in your lane when you are in the sport, you get disqualified. And it's just like everything else in life. If you're in your lane in life and you have that goal at the end of that lane, and for some reason you kind of start to veer, then you're going to become disqualified in life. And so I had to refocus on that again and get back into my own lane. Now, that's not to say that when you're in your lane, you can't look to the left and to the right and say, okay, I need to make sure I'm not going into this other person's lane, or make sure I'm not going to hit this other person, or make sure this other person isn't going to hit me. But I can't stay focused there, because even if you're just looking to the left and to the right and making sure you're staying out of their lanes, you're eventually going to veer into their lane again, if that makes any sense. So no matter what, you need to have your focus in your own lane, in your own life as to what's going on. Ultimately, life is a race, and we know that analogy. We hear it all the time. So we have to make sure that we have that end goal in sight all the time. Realize this is not a sprint, and this is a marathon, and to kind of recheck, refocus every once in a while. And I definitely have needed to do that these past couple weeks when I started to realize that my energy was gone, my passion was gone. I needed to refocus and to re-gear myself up to really understand what I was doing this for and why I'm here trying to make these videos, why I'm trying to become a better person. Because I can tell you what, my family has suffered, my relationships with my kids have suffered because I have focused far too much on the outside and not what the end goal or end result is. I am by far more fulfilled when I am staying in my own lane, when I am focused on what I need to, when I am, going for that end goal in my own life. And there are times that we need to help somebody else up, especially if they trip and fall in their lane. We do need to help them up, but we need to not stay there. We need to make sure that we get back into our lane, get refocused, and move on. And I am glad, I am grateful that I had this experience because I know everybody does this. Everybody gets off track sometimes. Everybody gets out of their own lane sometimes. And we just need to get up, dust ourselves off, and move on, get back on. And this is a journey, and we are supposed to be practicing this every single day, and we have to make sure that the desire is real. The desire is there to continue on because no one else can run that race for you. No one else can stay in the lane for you. You have to do it yourself. And as long as you have a purpose in life, then you will have something to push forward for. If you don't know what your purpose is and you've been struggling with that question as well, don't get stuck there. Don't make that a reason to not move forward. I want you to lean into that curiosity as to what your purpose could be and start narrowing down what brings you joy. Write a list. What's a hobby, a sport, something you enjoy doing that you could possibly use as your purpose. And the best thing that I can tell you to do is to find what you enjoy, but then how can you use it to inspire other people? And that is where you're going to find your biggest joy, your biggest purpose in life. I just hope this little message can just bring a little bit of hope for you. I definitely needed to hear it. I actually needed to be able to say it. I needed to come up with the words myself to be able to share it with other people. I am now recommitted. I am re-inspired, and I am back in my lane, and I am excited to be here. And I hope I can continue to inspire other people and continue to help other people to become the best versions of themselves. And I really do hope I can hear from you guys. Give me ideas as to what you need in this life to become a better version of yourself. And have a fantastic week, and find your beautiful you. See you later.